Hi everyone, welcome to Chalchitra Talks. I'm Vaani, and this week I want to recommend to you one of my absolute favorite memoirs. But before I get into that, I want to tell you that we are both on Patreon and on YouTube community, and you can support us there. There are certain perks that come with it अगर आप हमें support करते हैं. For example, you can join our exclusive WhatsApp groups. जैसे अभी we have book club and the movie club. In addition to that, if you support us, we might also invite you to join our streams that happen weekly on the channel. And iske alawa, if you like the work that we do, you can also support us. So do check out the categories that we have in both Patreon and YouTube community. Goodfellas, Gladiators and Godfathers. Godfathers and Gladiators में आपको सबसे ज़्यादा perks मिलेंगे. So do check them out and do contribute. So coming back to the recommendation this week, I want to recommend to you H is for Hawk by Helen Macdonald. Helen Macdonald is a historian, a poet. She's also an affiliate at the University of Cambridge in History and Philosophy of Science departments, and she is also a historian. H is for Hawk is essentially about grief. It's a memoir of Helen Macdonald, and she shares with us her experience of trying to tame a goshawk. When her father passed away, she was overcome by grief and fear, and she wanted to do something with her life because everything seemed to fall apart. So she went ahead and did something that she had wanted to do ever since she was a child. She bought a goshawk and started to tame it. There are so many instances in the book where Helen has quoted T.H. White, who's written a book called The Goshawk. And she's quoted him and learned from his mistakes, and there are so many references to that particular book. So if you've lost somebody, you know what grief is and what it stands for. You know that it can cause people to change completely, take a U-turn and do things in life that they would not otherwise do. And so we see her struggle, Helen's struggle. She buys a hawk and tries to tame it, the mistakes she makes, and how she overcomes everything and gains the trust of this hawk. There are so many lines in the book that will reach to you, and one in particular for me was this one. You see that life will become a thing made of holes, absences, losses, things that were there and are no longer, and you realize too that you have to grow around and between the gaps. Though you can put your hand out to where things were and feel that tense, shining dullness of the space where the memories are. For so long, I had been living in libraries and college rooms, frowning at screens, marking essays, chasing down academic references. This was a different kind of hunt. And here she's talking about her experience with the goshawk she's bought. Here I was a different animal. Have you ever watched a deer walking out from cover? They step, stop, and stay, motionless, nose to the air, looking and smelling. A nervous twitch might run down their flanks, and then, reassured that all is safe, they angle their way out of the bush to graze. That morning, I felt like the deer. H is for Hawk is a beautiful nature writing. There are books that talk about nature, and then there are certain books that touch deeper themes like human emotions. And Helen Macdonald has done that so beautifully. She talks to you about birds because she is somewhat an expert. She has immense knowledge. She'll talk to you about hawks and other animals and how to build trust with them and why it's essential that we establish a relationship with them. And then she also talks about grief, how she felt when she lost her father and what she did to overcome it. Despite these being extreme topics, nature writing and human emotions, she's brought them together so beautifully that you will perhaps be inspired to read more about hawks and other animals. If you've ever lost a loved one, you will know how obsession comes. Obsession is sometimes a way of denial, but then sometimes it's a way to escape. And her escape was buying a hawk and trying to tame it and getting untamed in this process. So this was my recommendation for this week, and I hope you like it. And I will be back again with another recommendation for you next week.